Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode 9 of the Crimson Passion Foods and Treats. Your host by none other than the Crimson Warrior, me. So, for today's episode, guys, I have seriously so many things to cover from both July and August. It's been a busy couple of months, and I haven't had a chance to really to do much over the last couple of months with these videos, as I've been helping out my grandma a lot during the summer and just a lot of other things happening. And I also got sick at the end of June, so there's just been so many things happening. But guys, I want to tell you, I literally have 50 plus items. I swear I do, because I have found so many things from foods to candies, chocolates, sodas, cereals. I mean, you name it, all in the last couple of months. Oh, and by the way, guys, in July, Whataburger actually released a new shake flavor. It's a banana pudding flavored shake, and it is seriously the best shake that I've ever had from Whataburger. And I love pudding flavored things, especially banana pudding is just so good. I mean, you guys know. So, anyways, let's get started. I wanted to start with the cereals today. Now, this is one of my childhood favorite cereals of all time, and I haven't found this in a long time. But do you guys remember this cereal called Waffle Crisp? If you guys can see it, but this was a 1990s cereal, in my childhood, and I just randomly one day, a few months ago, I found this at Walmart in a huge bag of them. And I didn't even know they had these huge bags of them like this. I've always just seen the one with the box. So anyways, but I will tell you guys, this cereal is actually really hard to find. I have looked at different stores, multiple Walmarts and Fry's locations and other places. And I've only found it at one Walmart location a few months ago. But ever since then, they were nowhere to be found. So just giving you a heads up, if you do find this cereal at any store, grab it, because this one is just so hard to get, guys. So I kid you not, this is so good, because this is, pretty much, as you know, a waffle cereal, but it has excellent maple flavor in it. I love this. This is my most favorite childhood cereal of all time. And next in line with those are Reese's Puffs and Peanut Butter Crunch, and I love the O cereal, and all different kinds. I mean, you guys remember, and then Trix and Honeycombs and Corn Smacks, all that stuff that we grew up on as 90s kids. I mean, so this is my most favorite though of all time for cereals. So next, we're going to move forward to the next one. This was crazy. I think I found this at either Walmart or Fry's, but they have a new cereal based off of The Flash. It's a new Captain Crunch cereal called Cinnamon Bolts. So yeah, pretty much like a cinnamon flavored Captain Crunch cereal. I still have yet to try this, guys. It looks so good because I love cinnamon flavored things. So yeah, this looks cool, like a old classic cartoon look of The Flash from years ago, and then it shows Barry Allen in his flash suit on the back. So yeah, there's that one. And then I found this cereal randomly, by the way. I went to the Dollar General store with my mom and my grandma when we were in Pine Top in July on a vacation up there. And when we were at the Dollar General store, and also when we were up at Walmart up there in Pine Top, I actually found a lot of good stuff up there. But I'm curious to know how this will do. I don't know what you guys think, but the cereal brand called Kashi? Well, they have a maple waffle crisp kind. So I'm curious to see if this will meet my expectations or if it's going to be crap. So who knows? My mom told me that she's tried these Kashi cereals before and they didn't turn out very good, but that's just one person saying something, that's not everybody. So, I want to try this for myself to see how good or not good it really is. So, this week or next week, I want to try some of these new cereals because I'm curious. And then for the next one, There's a new Cheerios flavor out, by the way. I mean, you guys have seen that in the last couple of decades, there have been like constant releases of new Cheerio flavors throughout the months. And so this is the next new one. This is a honey vanilla kind. And who doesn't love vanilla and honey? I mean, come on. I mean, it's just so good. But I will say, out of all the Cheerios that I think I like the frosted Cheerios the best because it's just has that nice sugary, powder sugary taste and feel to it. I mean, but this honey vanilla one, I haven't tried this one yet, but I bet it'll be good, because like honey and vanilla both blend well with cereal, so you can't go wrong there. And so that's that one. And then next up, I wanted to show you guys this new fall stuff that came in early to Fry's. Now, you guys probably might have known, maybe not, I don't know, but at Fry's, a lot of times they'll release Halloween candies very early on, like usually in August or September. Like, usually it's August I see this stuff coming into Fry's, and guys, I am so happy because they released 2 new things. In fact, Walmart has one of these 2 things, but here's what I was going to show you. At both Fry's and Walmart, they have caramel apple flavored Ghirardelli chocolates. Now, I'm normally not a huge Ghirardelli fan, but this is actually really good, guys. I just tried this last weekend as well as my friend Ryan, and so it still has the caramel filling on the inside of the chocolate, but on the outside it also has like a green apple flavor on the outside as well. So this is like one of my new favorite chocolates from Ghirardelli. So that's that one. And then I can't believe my eyes when I saw that they released this to Fry's locations. And I love maple flavored things. Absolutely love it. And so the Lindt Chocolate Company recently released these maple cream-filled chocolate balls. Now, I will say this is a great one, but it's not my most favorite. I normally love maple flavor things. But this one was not as syrupy and flavorful as I originally thought it would be. But I still like these. However, I think one of the best ones right now for the Lindt chocolates are the almond butter kind, because the almond butter has that excellent flavor in it. It has like that similar texture and flavor to peanut butter, but instead it's like made with almonds instead of peanuts. So like it definitely has that like warm melt in your mouth feeling, just like peanut butter does, but the almond butter ones do that same thing, but it's better in my opinion than peanut butter. But these are still good. They're still definitely worth getting, I think, in my opinion. I still like them, but I'm just saying it's like not number 1 on my list, even though I normally even though maple is like usually in my top 3 for favorite, flavored things for treats and that kind of thing. But this is still worth getting. So that's that one. And let me see, because I have some other chocolates here, actually. Here we go. So you guys probably never saw this one, but okay. Well, you probably saw this one in the stores, but do you guys remember those Ghirardelli chocolates that were like, they were like dark chocolates but had the sea salt caramel filling? Well, they now have a milk chocolate version of the sea salt caramel filled Ghirardelli chocolates. And this is like one of my other new favorites from Ghirardelli, because for all these years I was like, really? They only have a dark chocolate kind with sea salt caramel filling, but they don't have a milk chocolate equivalent? Well, now this pretty much makes my dreams come true for that. So yeah, this is one of the other new ones. I love this one. So there's that one. And guys, whenever I go, by the way, to the MPS store, when I went to the MPS store in Salt Lake City throughout the years, I found a bunch of very good European treats. But also at Haji Baba, this Middle Eastern / Mediterranean store. For those of you who watched episode 3 of my Crimson Passion videos, you would know very well what I'm talking about and how they have really good European chocolates there. And so I didn't get a chance to show you guys this one yet, but check this out. This one is a black currant fruit-filled chocolate bar. Oh my gosh, guys, this one is seriously super good. Like, who doesn't love berry flavored things and chocolates, candies, sodas, other treats, etc. And so I think I'm gonna check this just to make sure, but yeah, this is actually from Croatia. I can't really show it on the camera here because the words are so tiny that you guys probably won't see it. But anyways, yeah, this one is from Croatia. Let's see, the brand name is called Samoti, and it is kind of hard to see on here, but yeah, it's it doesn't say blackcurrant on here, but just from tasting it, I know it is, and then based on the way the picture of these berries look. Plus, I've had this one many years ago. I actually tried this one and I loved it. So for old nostalgia time's sake, I wanted to have this one again. So I'm saving it for one of these weekends. And let's see. Then there's another chocolate I wanted to show you guys, which I also tried many years ago. And this is another one that I believe is from Croatia, if I remember right. So hang on just a second. Yeah, it is. Okay, product of Croatia is what it said on the back of the wrapper. But check this out, guys. This is actually, hang on. Yeah, this camera is making it look different, but this one is actually a vanilla ice cream flavored cream filled chocolate bar. Yeah, so this one is called Crass, Dorino, or whatever, or Dorino, whatever you call it. But yeah, this is a vanilla ice cream filled chocolate bar. It's not literally like actual ice cream, but it's just the cream flavoring of vanilla ice cream inside of a chocolate bar. But I love this one, and it gives you a nice, cool feel in your mouth, kind of like when you have a mint and then your breath just suddenly becomes cool all of a sudden. Well, that's what this one is like, except for that it's vanilla instead of mint. And I love this one so much. So I think I'm going to actually eat this one today, just to finish it off. So then, there are more chocolates, in fact, there's one of them that I think I forgot about in this pile. Let me just make sure that I don't have any other chocolates other than this supposed last one. So now, when I went to Walmart in July, I found out that they now have chocolate hazelnut Kit Kats. And in a Thins version, these small bite-sized ones. And these were actually pretty good. I think my friend Ryan tried it with me too, by the way. But yeah, this is another good one. But I will be honest though, I think the best Kit Kat that I ever had, and I once found it in Salt Lake City at a German store called Siegfried's, and they actually had a like hazelnut cream filled Kit Kat, and I'm not talking about like this typical chocolate hazelnut spread. It was actually like the same or similar filling like they put in the Kinder Bueno bars that have the white hazelnut cream or tan hazelnut cream filling in the middle inside of the chocolate. Well, that's what the hazelnut cream filled Kit Kat was like, and and so that one was very rare. I haven't found it in a long time, since like 2015. So anyways, that hazelnut cream filled Kit Kat was actually from Bulgaria, and it was amazing. Like, it was like the best Kit Kat I've ever had. And my throat's getting a little dry, so I gotta get a little water here. Sorry guys, hang on. So So anyways, And then thinking of other desserts, I found this. Have you guys ever heard of that brand that's called Private Selection? Um, you can get them at Fry's or other Kroger related stores or whatever. But they actually have a salted caramel mousse dessert. And this was pretty good. I like this one a lot because I love salted caramel flavored things, and in a mousse form, and like, so I'm deciding between that if I want to finish this today or that ice cream filled chocolate bar or whatever. But these are like, this is the bomb, like, seriously. So and then there are other desserts and or treats or whatever. This time it's more in the candies that I'd like to cover. And so let's start things off with Swedish fish, guys. There are quite a bit of new flavors out of Swedish fish now. And I actually found this one at Fry's, like, I want to say it was like late July, early August, somewhere around there. Well, anyways, they had this red, white, and blue edition because of the 4th of July month. And this one has the flavors of lemon, also blue raspberry, and red berry, it says. So if they say red berry, I don't know if they mean by that strawberry or if it's just the standard raspberry Swedish fish. But I do know at least that there's a lemon kind here, and there's also blue raspberry. So see that, guys, on the back here. Let me know if you can see it or not in the comment section below, if you can see everything fine on the cameras with all the foods and everything. But yeah, so there's that one. And the other new Swedish fish kind that looked good, and I'm going to try this because I already tried the lemon and blue raspberry ones and the red berry or whatever in that previous pack that I just showed you guys. And the best flavor out of that pack, by the way, I honestly think the blue raspberry one was the best of the three. The red berry one was like, it wasn't that great. The lemon one was pretty good too, but I think the red one was the worst one, to be honest. So now moving on. So now there's this other new Swedish fish that was released in July. One of them is watermelon and the other one is strawberry. So I guess that confirms it, because in the other bag, the red one must be raspberry, because if you look closely at this strawberry one, it's pink, like, rather than red. So now we know that the red one in the other bag was not strawberry. So yeah, so we got strawberry here, we've got watermelon, if I can get like a decent camera view on this, but it's kind of hard to see on the bag. Let's see if I can get this. But you can kind of see that light green color. There's a lot of lighting on this camera, so it's kind of hard to see that word watermelon on there. So I'm actually going to open this because I'm curious to try these. This is actually, these are actually some of the few Swedish fish flavors that I never got to try, and I was saving it for this video, of course. So let's see how these do. I want to try this right now. So we're going to start with the strawberry one here. You guys, can you see it? This is the strawberry. Hang on. That's good. I'm trying to think what this is comparable to, the strawberry kind. That's good. Okay, now, so the strawberry one definitely has my approval. Now here's the watermelon one that's like a sea turtle or whatever. Yeah, sea turtle. So I'm about to try this watermelon one. So we'll see. Mm. Oh, that's good. Mm. Okay, so the watermelon one is definitely better. The watermelon one has a little bit more flavor than the strawberry one. So I would say these are definitely worth getting, because I like these. But I have a hard time deciding which of the Swedish Fish flavors are my most favorite. But they're all good. You can never go wrong with Swedish Fish. So that's the end of that whole thing with the Swedish Fish part of it. And then when I was at the Dollar General store in July, this was one of the things that I found. And the Dollar General store actually was where I found that new Swedish Fish that had both strawberry and watermelon in it. And while I was there, I also found blue raspberry gummy rings. And the blue raspberry flavored gummy rings are actually pretty hard to find. The closest that you normally could get to that are those blue raspberry flavored gummy sharks that you find at a lot of typical gas stations, like at Chevrons and those kinds of places. But I'm trying to remember how good this was, because it has been a while since I tried it. So let's test this one just to double test it. But here's the blue raspberry gummy ring. That's good. Oh, baby. Blue raspberry flavor. Okay. Now we know that one is definitely worth having again. Oh yeah, similar to those gummy sharks that are blue raspberry flavored. So now, this is a new one, guys. Pink lemonade flavored chewy lemon heads. Now, for those of you who've had lemon heads over the years, you'd know very well that it starts out as hard candy before you fully bite into it. But this one is actually really soft, surprisingly, and I love the softer candies. So this is the pink lemonade kind. This is very good, but sorry guys, I'm still chewing on that blue raspberry gummy ring. Right now, I want to have a couple of these just to refresh myself on this about these pink lemonade ones. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Oh gosh. Now, you guys may not have known this, but as a kid, I really loved Lemonheads candies. They were some of my favorite candies of all time. And they didn't have just the standard lemon. I mean, they had other flavors too. Like, they had green apple, they had grape. I think they had a strawberry one. They had an orange flavored one. Lime, or just, I think there were multiple flavors. There were grape kinds, if I didn't already say grape. So that's one of my favorite candies from my childhood were Lemonheads. But I also really miss, and I'll have to check to see if they still have these around or not, but you guys remember that 90s candy called Now and Later? Well, that was one of my other favorite candies there. They're square-shaped like Starburst, but like harder and chewier, but gosh, they just give you that savor the flavor moment where it's just so good, like that super fruity flavor in your mouth. And they once actually had a blackberry kind of the Now and Later candies back in the late 90s. Oh, one of my favorites. Okay, so now, then while I was at the Dollar General store a month ago, They have this new Rips candy flavor. I don't know if you guys have ever had Rips or not, but usually these are really good licorice belts, like sour licorice belts, and it's perfect for any occasion, whether if it's for movie nights or like video game nights or whatever. But I will be honest, this cherry kind didn't turn out as great as I thought it would. I thought it was gonna be like I thought it was gonna meet my expectations and be way more flavorful. But this ended up being kind of a disappointment, so I would not recommend this one twice. It's up to you guys, obviously, but for my personal experiences, this one was not very good. The one that you want to get for the Rips flavored licorice belts, you want to get the ones from like Walmart's or whatever where it comes with two flavors in the pack. One of them is like green apple, I think it was, and the other one was like strawberry or something like that. And those ones were really good. But so skip on this one just from personal experience. It's just not as great as you think it is. And then this candy that I'm about to show to you, they used to have them at the Walmart on Greenfield in the 60 over by there like a few years ago, but they stopped carrying them for some reason at those stores, so they must not have made enough sales. But to my surprise, a month ago at the Dollar General store, they brought it to the Dollar General. And this is one of my other favorite candies. This is called Haribo Fruit Salad. And you guys know that Haribo candies are from Germany. Well, guess what, guys? This one is fruit salad. So the flavors I'll show you, but it shows the flavors on the back here. If you guys can't see it, let me know. But so anyways, the flavors on these, if you can't see them, are cherry, orange, peach, grapefruit, lemon, and passion fruit. So the grapefruit one is my favorite of the pack. Yeah, the grapefruit kind, my most favorite, but I love all of these. And this is absolutely like probably one of my top 20 most favorite candies of all time. And so I hope these stay around the Dollar General stores. And they're like very soft fruit slices, like candy, like things like that. And it's kind of sour, and that's the closest I can get to sour slices. If you guys don't know what the sour fruit slices are, they actually had them at Fry's many years ago. I mean, it was like a decade ago. And they were some of the best candies that my friends and I ever had. And we had them for Super Smash Brothers nights and movie nights, etc. And they were very thick, just like as if you had like an orange slice or something. But these were like sour, just the right amount of sour, not too sour. And they were very fruity in flavor. And they came in like 6 flavors. It was so good. So anyways, this Haribo fruit salad kind is the closest that I can get to like a gelatin-like candy. So then I'm going to show you other things between Walmart and Dollar General within the last couple of months. And I think this one I found at Dollar General, if I remember right. But there's this there are these new Starburst candies that are called air gummies. And I actually like these. These are good. This one is a sour tropical kind, and the pack comes with like 4 different flavors. It says kiwi strawberry, pineapple, and then passion fruit and mango. So I'm not a mango fan, but I do like all the other flavors in here. So that's that's that one. And also I'll show you real quick. It does show the flavors on the back here. Might be a little hard to see on the camera, but yeah. Yeah, those are good too, for those who like Starburst candies. Awesome stuff. Because you can never go wrong with Starburst. And then also, in fact, I put that Starburst air gummies in a bag, so I want to keep it from falling out. So I'm going to put that one away real quick, and then we'll move on to the next item. Okay, now, the next one, these might appear to look gross, but they're actually really good. I found these at Walmart, but in fact, one of them dropped. But anyways, they now have a Sour Cola Bubbles Sour Patch Kids candy. And people might assume that these are gross, but it's actually really good. And I'm eating one as we speak, but I tested these out like a few weeks ago. And this is seriously like one of the best Sour Patch candies because it gives it a nice like sort of like a fruity version of a Coca-Cola taste to like a Coca-Cola soda. That's kind of what it's like. And actually fruit syrups, fruit flavors or whatever actually mix very well with Coca-Cola and Pepsi products for the most part. So that's kind of what this reminds me of. And I'm going to have a couple more. Because it's seriously that good. So I'm saving all the rest of this for like game nights or whatever, like Super Smash Bros. Nights or movie night or whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that one, guys. So good. And also, just a moment, I'm going to show you the next item. Because I also went to the Cracker Barrel over the last couple months. I went there multiple times because I always like to look for new stuff there. Of course, I mean, you know me. So they now have. You guys remember these? You guys remember Whirly Pops? Those lollipop candies from our childhood in the 90s. Well, now they have a gummies version of Whirly Pops. So it has like the flavor of the lollipops, but in a gummy version. And it comes in 4 flavors. As you can see, it says like cherry, orange, apple, and grape. These are so good. Like these are like one of my new favorite gummy candies. And awesome flavor in it. You know, excellent stuff. You know, who doesn't love some really good fruity candies, right? Okay, now, there are also a couple of other Sour Patch candies that have been released in the last couple months as well. So, my friend Tyler and I actually love this one. But this one is a grape kind of Sour Patch Kids. Grape is so good in candy, you know, and this one was not very sour, surprisingly, like most Sour Patch candies would be otherwise. This one is just like mild, you know. If it is sour, it's only a hint of it, hardly. It's mostly just grape flavor, but it's so good. So here's what it looks like. So I'm going to eat one. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like I said, just a hint of sour. Not too bad. But I definitely really love that grape flavor in the Sour Patch kind. And then, the next one I'm going to show you. Give me just a sec. They now have a peach version of the Sour Patch candies. And I really, I like this one too. This one is awesome. But the grape one I still like better. But my most favorite Sour Patch candy are those strawberry flavored ones that just separately come with strawberry in the bag that you can find in those huge bags at Walmart, you know. And that's my most favorite one. But yeah, here's the peach kind to test. But I mean, I have tested it, but I just want it one more time for old time's sake. Oh yeah. Oh, excellent peach flavor in that. Okay, so that's I think that's the last of the Sour Patch. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna bag this, the peach kind, so the sugar doesn't spill onto my bed. And so, there's a new Oreos flavor out. You guys might have seen it, but they also have them at Walmart's and Fry's both. And I think Target started receiving them too, if I remember right. But they now have these Neapolitan Oreos. So it has the creams of strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate creams all in one Oreo. And instead of it being like our standard golden Oreo, this one is actually a waffle cone cookie base. And I freaking love these. These are like one of my new favorite Oreos of its current timing. By the way, guys, I so miss the PB&J Oreos that they had like 5 years ago, as well as the cookie butter Oreos. Like, those were some of my most favorite ones. And in 2015, they had the cotton candy cream Oreos. Like, all of those were super good. I wish they'd just bring them all back. But yeah, so there's that Neapolitan one that a lot of people like. And I do too. And so then, you guys are not going to believe this when you see this, but they have them at Fry's. So you know how for many years a lot of us have liked Jell-O and different flavors of Jell-O. Well, now they have Jell-O flavored gummy rings, and I love these. I absolutely love them. The only thing I'll say is that I wish that they would have made them softer because they're like hard chewy, but I still love it for the flavor and everything. But yeah, the flavors are lime, berry blue, and strawberry. So these, I love Jell-O stuff, so of course I'll like this. But this is another one of my new favorite candies are these ones. So that's that. And I have two other things, and I wanted to show you guys this because there were two Wiley Wallaby licorice flavors online that I didn't even know they had, and I found out a few weeks ago about it. So, or in July actually. But this one is a mix of 3 flavors. It's called Blasted Berry for Wiley Wallaby licorice. So the 3 flavors are huckleberry, blueberry pomegranate, and then there's triple berry. I think triple berry is the first best one. The huckleberry is the second best one, and last place is blueberry pomegranate. I think blueberry pomegranate is the worst one. Like, it's not like bad tasting, but it just doesn't have like that much flavor in it. I mean, it's just a hint of flavor. But the triple berry one is nice and flavorful, and which I think is like a mix of like raspberry and strawberry, or just a mix of different berries. But this one's my favorite pack of the 2 new ones. I like this one the most. And then here's the one that I like the least out of the 2 packs, but I still love these because this is like a 2 flavor thing in a pack, this organic kind, which this one has both pineapple and mango flavors in them. I love the pineapple one. That's like one of my favorite ones out of the Wiley Wallaby licorices. In my top 10 for Wiley Wallaby licorices, the pineapple kind I really like on my top 10 list, but I'm not a huge fan of mango because I've never been a mango fan, and I don't like that weird aftertaste from the fruitiness of it. I don't know, it just never was appealing to me. But yeah, the pineapple part of it I love. So there's that one. And then, so you guys know how we grew up on the oatmeal cream pies in the 90s, and then eventually they released the peanut butter cream pies version of Little Debbie cream pie cookies or whatever. Well, now, I'm going to show you this. They now have Snickerdoodle cream pies, which I found at Dollar General too, by the way, a month ago. And these ones are actually pretty good, but my most favorite ones still are the previous 2 ones, like oatmeal cream pie and peanut butter cream pie. So like, these are still worth getting, but just know that this is probably like out of the three, this is probably the last place to finish. Oh, well, wait, actually, because there's four, because there's a chocolate chip cookie cream kind where it has the chocolate chips on the outside of the cookie and then on the inside the cream filling. So it's just like a similar kind, but without the oatmeal part of it, but the chocolate chip cream kind. But I think the Snickerdoodle actually gets fourth place out of those four. They're still great. No, don't get me wrong. It's just I think the other ones are better in my honest opinion. So then some other treats I found. They released two new moon pies. Did you guys ever try moon pies over the years? That are like those marshmallow treats that, well, I mean, like on the outside it has like the covered icing, on the inside it's like marshmallow and nice and soft and chewy. Well, they have two kinds now. Over the summer, I found this lemon kind, which I like this one a lot. A lemon flavored icing over it. And then also, since it's getting kind of closer to fall, of course they released a pumpkin version of these as well. So I love both. Both are awesome. So that's that one. And then let's see what else we got on the on the right side to cover. There are some other chips I found actually and I found both of these at the Maverick gas station. They're Maverick exclusive. And you know me. You know how much I love things from Maverick, like different foods and treats and everything. Well, now, based off of the Hot Fury chips or Hot Fury Takis, whichever brand it is that has the Hot Fury kind, well, now Maverick has their version of Hot Fury, but in potato chips, and I really love these ones. Has a nice flavor, spicy kick, you name it. Like, these are the bomb. Like, seriously. And then a long time ago, Maverick also came up with these chips called Chaos chips. So like the original Chaos kind was a jalapeno and barbecue mix of flavored chips. So they are pretty much jalapeno barbecue flavored chips that the original one was. But now, guys, they have a new kind of a Chaos chip, but this one is different. This one is like a chili pepper and a dressing kind, but this one is called Chaos Extreme. This is the new version of a Chaos flavor chip. This is not the jalapeno barbecue one, but this extreme version, you can tell there's like dressing on it or of some kind or vinegar or something, and then that has like the chili pepper flavor and that kind of thing. So I like these ones a lot too. These are seriously another one that's like the bomb from Maverick. And so I got one half of this stuff done, but I still have like a couple. Oh, here we go. There was one that was hiding underneath, but you guys know the trolley gummies, right? Well, now there is a sour fruit filling kind or whatever inside of these, like fruit filled gummy worm candies from the Trolley brand. And the 4 flavors, it says cherry pineapple, and then the second one is blue raspberry and strawberry. The third one is strawberry and grape, and then the fourth one is mango and fruit punch. So let's see if you can see that. If you can. But yeah, that's one of the new candies out. And I have yet to try this one, but I bet it's going to be good, because Trolley has never truly disappointed me with their candies ever. And I think I remembered that they're an Illinois brand, by the way. So then, I wanted to show you guys some other chips and crackers as well. All found within the last couple months. I swear to you, I'm not even kidding about that. So now the next one, I'm going to pull this out of the bag. So the next one, there is a new snapped. Have you guys ever tried these snapped versions of Cheez-It crackers? Well, now they have a Parmesan Ranch kind, which is the newest one of the snapped versions of Cheez-Its. And I love these ones too. These ones rock. These are awesome. So then, another one, as soon as I put this away, I was going to show you some other crackers from both the Ritz brand and Cheez-It, plus other chip and cracker brands. Let's see. And then I'm actually gonna keep this in the bag, but you guys can sort of see it. But there's the Ritz brand. They have these things called Crispin Thins, like a thinner version of their crackers, like really thin. But this is a salt and vinegar kind. I have it bagged up right now. But that's not a new one. But I did try these ones for the first time ever, and I like these a lot because I love salt and vinegar flavored things. And it's sort of like also a regular thing and a tradition for Scottish people like me or British people like me to have the love for salt and vinegar flavored things. So yeah, salt and vinegar crisps. And then also they have these toasted chips versions of toasted cracker versions of Cheez-Its, or Ritz, sorry. I meant to say Ritz. But there's a ranch dressing kind. I have it in the bag here. So yeah, there's that one. Also, if I can find it, this one I like a lot too. Speaking of Ritz cracker things, I have it folded up like a lot of them and bagged up and everything. But they now have a cream cheese and onion kind. And I love cream cheese flavored things. Like, cream cheese is one of my favorite things of all time for flavors and in foods. And I had this great nostalgia too of my mom putting like cream cheese spread into my sandwiches, like for turkey sandwiches and that kind of thing, and seasonings in it. And you wouldn't think that cream cheese would go well with like bread and sandwiches, but it actually does. It's really good. Like not counting bagels, but just, regular bread and in sandwiches. And so growing up, I have always been a big fan of cream cheese flavored things for any foods or treats or whatever. So yeah, there's that one. And let's see what else we got here. And they also have a new Ritz Crispin Thins. Once again, a Crispin Thins Ritz cracker kind. And this one is one of my personal favorites. It's a dill pickle kind that they just released within the last month or two, I want to say it was. And I love these ones as well. Like, I seriously love dill pickle flavored things. So that's another one on my favorites list for flavored things, And so then here are some other chips and other things I wanted to show you guys. Actually, it's bagged, but you guys will be able to see it. Actually, I'll just pull it out. But this one, have you guys ever had this brand that you can get from like Fry's and places like that? But it's that brand called Kettle brand potato chips. Well, I found this Parmesan garlic kind, and I like these a lot too, because a lot of people love Parmesan garlic mix. It's like a great mix, and it's popular. So yeah, this is one that you can find regularly at Fry's. It's not even limited edition. So stock up on these if you love Parmesan and garlic flavored things. So that's that one. And this video is longer than usual today because obviously there are so many things to cover. There's still like some more. Running down to the chips and a few other things. And so now this is another one that I really like, even more than the crackers version of the dill pickle Ritz. But this one I like even better. This is actually a Lay's Ruffle brand of these. But this one is a spicy dill pickle flavored chips. I found this at Fry's actually, so you can really get them at any Fry's locations now. If you don't find them for whatever reason, you can either go to the Fry's on Stapley and McKellips or the one on Lindsay and Broadway. And they're pretty consistent about having these kinds here. But yeah, that's where I found them at, and I really love these ones. It's so great. And so speaking of chips and like things with chips and dip, one of the best and my most favorite new dips, and a few of my friends already know about this, but not everybody. But Walmart has some brand that's actually a dill pickle flavored ranch dressing dip. And I'm going to show you this one, guys, because this is one of my new favorites. This is actually fried pickle and ranch dip. You can get it from Walmart. It's like in a whipped like texture when you bite into it. But I love the flavor. I absolutely love this. Like, this is one of my top 3 or even top 4 most favorite dips for like chips and crackers and things like that. So I like this one a lot. I like the jalapeno cheddar and sour cream mix dip that you can get from Walmart that I showed in my previous episode, that I like to dip tacos and chips in and that kind of thing. But this one is excellent for like potato chips and crackers, and like this one here. And then also, there's a tradition that my friend Ryan and I, throughout the months, we've had this dip many times. It's a Kroger brand. At any Kroger related stores you can get these. But this is actually a ranch and sour cream mix dip, and we love to have our chips and crackers with this thing here. This is one of my other favorite dips, and so is Ryan's. So there are those ones, and this one might be very wacky. People might have mixed opinions on this with what I'm about to show. But Walmart has a brand that's called Twisted Ranch, and this one is actually cheesy smoked bacon sauce that it goes well like mostly with like breakfast bowls and sandwiches. In my personal opinion, I think it does best with like breakfast bowls because I get the Jimmy Dean's breakfast bowls, and I get 2 kinds. I like the steak, egg, and cheese kinds with the onions in it, and I also get the ham, egg, and cheese kinds. So this actually blends well when you stir it into those breakfast bowls. And I just tried it yesterday morning with the steak one, and it's actually very good like that. It's because, like cheese goes well with meats anyways, and so does ranch and bacon and all those things. So you can't go wrong with this one for that, Also, Whataburger, I don't know if you guys knew, but this year, Whataburger released almost all of their dipping sauces to the stores like Fry's and Walmart's and places like that. And I actually got their very spicy jalapeno ranch dressing, and I like this on a day that I want something spicy to help clear my sinuses. Plus, even though this one is super spicy, it's worth it. It has great flavor. I've added this to quite a few of my foods. So if you guys like really spicy things, you definitely love this. So that's that one. And, guys, I am about to show you something. Some of my friends already know, but not all of them. But I'm going to tell you guys my most favorite sauce. And I think you guys can guess it's based out of Utah. But the Utah-style fry sauce. But my most favorite brand of Utah-style fry sauce is from the Maverick gas station. And when I was there in July up in Pine Top area, I actually got a couple of bottles of these, but I wanted to show you guys the Maverick version of Utah-style fry sauce. This one and Arctic Circle have the best fry sauce brands in all of Utah. Arctic Circle, after all, they were the originators of the Utah-style fry sauce with the ketchup and mayo base. But keep in mind that not all fry sauces in Utah taste exactly the same, because every company makes them a little bit differently, or they add different spices to it and things like that. But this one is my most favorite. It has the perfect balance of that tanginess of the Utah-style fry sauce, and I honestly think that Maverick makes it better than Arctic Circle does. This one is my most favorite fry sauce of all time. Like, I love this for so many things, from chicken to fries, burrito, like breakfast burritos. I mean, you name it. Like this goes well with so many foods. So, yeah, a personal favorite of mine. And then Buffalo Wild Wings, by the way, guys. I found out that at stores now, at like Walmart's, they actually sell bottles of Buffalo Wild Wings like sauces, like dipping sauces, and dressings and that kind of thing. And now they have a Parmesan garlic sauce with Italian herbs. These are perfect for salads. You know how well this stuff goes with salads. So yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. You can get these at either Walmart or Buffalo Wild Wings, but I would recommend getting at Walmart because they're actually like these are actually like a couple of bucks cheaper at Walmart than what you would get it for at Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, so there's that one. And by the way, guys, if you didn't hear this in one of my previous episodes, Buffalo Wild Wings actually has their new exclusive Mountain Dew Legend, which was released, I think it was like back in April or May of this year. But it's a blackberry and citrus mixed Mountain Dew, and it's one of my new favorite Mountain Dews. So anyways, hang on, guys. My throat's getting dry again. All right, so continuing on. Now, guys, I could not believe my eyes when I saw this in Fry's a couple of weeks ago. But last year, randomly, they had these at the Smith's grocery stores in Salt Lake City last year, but they didn't release them to much stores in Arizona. But this year, they finally did after a year, and for whatever reason, why it took Arizona a year to receive these things. But check this out, guys. Cheetos flavored Lay's potato chips. Oh my gosh. This is one of my new favorite Lay's flavors as of last year when I tried it in Salt Lake City. Unfortunately, they didn't make it down to much stores in Arizona last year. But this year, they finally did. I got this one at the Stapley and McKellips location of Fry's. And they actually, in fact, I think they started carrying them at Walmart's now, too, not even just at Fry's. So this is like a really good one if you love Lay's chips and you love Cheetos. This is like one of the best combinations that the Lay's company has ever done, actually. So yeah, there's that one. And that's not all they released. So you guys remember the chili cheese flavored Frito chips? And then there was that opposite one that was honey barbecue with like the twist and that kind of thing. Well, now the Lay's company made a kettle-cooked version of Frito's chili cheese, but instead of them being corn chips, they have a potato chips version of them now. So yeah, Frito's chili cheese flavored Lay's chips. Oh my gosh. These ones are seriously so good. Like, this is on like my current top 10 list for Lay's chips right now. So anyways, yeah, that's that one. Now that we're packing this one away, I still think, yeah, there's still like a few things left to go over real quick before I end this video. So, also at the stores, at like Walmart, and I think some Fry's started carrying them or whatever. But have you ever heard of that sauce called Tapatio, that Mexican spicy sauce or whatever? The salsa picante Tapatio or whatever? Well, now they have a salsa picante and lime flavored potato chips. And I really love these ones. Excellent flavor. I mean, who doesn't love lime flavor in chips and things like that? So this one is the bomb. Like, seriously. Oh, yeah. And then the other chip kinds that I wanted to show you guys, this one's kind of a weird twist. I don't know what to think of this because it has kind of a weird taste, but it also tastes good at the same time. But have you ever heard of tamarind, that fruit that grows in other continents? Tamarind? Well, now Doritos, as of like a month or two ago, they made a tangy tamarind flavored chip of Doritos. So this one is a little wacky, but it's also good at the same time. So this is one of those chips flavors where I would definitely get it once, but not twice, because There are just other Doritos that are a lot better than this one, but this one is still worth trying just to experience the exotic flavor of it, you know. And I still like it, but I just think that there are other Doritos that are better. But don't hesitate to try this flavor at least once. And so, anyways, and then there are two more chip flavors at least to cover. So, this was pretty funny and bizarre actually. But when I was at Walmart in July in Pine Top or whatever, I found these ones that they call wrap snacks, and it says little baby all in flavor. It's like, are you serious, guys? You actually like make snacks after wrappers? I mean, like, oh my gosh. But anyways, these are actually very good though. So what this is, it's a mix of it's like potato chips, like with salt and vinegar flavor, barbecue, onion, garlic, and more is what it says. See that? So yeah, there's that one. And there's one other flavor of those wrap snacks kinds. Pretty goofy, right? You know? And I'm going to put this one back in the bag for now. Because we have a couple more things left or whatever, because it is getting pretty close to noon, and I'd like to eat my lunch soon, so so hang on just a sec, guys. We'll move on to the next step. And the next one I was going to show you, this is funny because they made a potato chip flavor based off of Rick Ross, that rapper dude or whatever. I don't know much about him, but I've heard of him. And they actually made a sweet chili and lemon pepper kind from like a kind that like features Rick Ross, and it's called Wrap Snacks. Oh man, I guess for those who love lemon pepper flavor things, great for them. But I tried this and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I know other people might like it, you know, because you know lemon pepper is usually for like fish, and you know when they add the lemon pepper stuff on like seafood. But anyways, this is a sweet chili and lemon pepper combination. So this one's good, but for me personally, I'm not getting this one twice because I just think there are other chip flavors that are better. But it's still good nonetheless. And there's one more sweet thing to cover at least, or actually a few. So next up, now this brand, it's such a lame name for a brand, but this is like a Target brand, but it's called Favorite Day. And they released some new cookies, I think, pretty recently, and I'd never seen these ones before up until like a couple weeks ago. But get this, they have peanut butter and jelly cookies, and I believe I think these were like grape jelly filled or something like that. I'm gonna double check to make sure, but I just like looked this up like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it looks like there's grape jelly in it from what it's looks like, or it said grape juice or something like that in the ingredients. But these ones actually turned out really good, and surprisingly, because normally my experiences in the past with Target brand treats, they just weren't that good. But this one is actually really good. In fact, I want to have one of these right now because it was just so soft and it melted in my mouth, and the flavor and everything, because I love peanut butter and jelly flavor things. So we're going to get this out, and I'm going to you'll get to see me test this. But I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's like a cookie thing just covered in peanut butter icing all over. And then it has like that grape jelly center. I got it on my beard too, I think. Now, This one's kind of a weird one with aftertaste, but it's still worth eating because it still has excellent peanut butter flavor in it and that kind of thing. The jam is a little bit odd, but it's not like bad. But the peanut butter is what really complements this cookie. But I still like it. It's worth eating, definitely. Mm. Mm. Overall, I still like it though. Hang on a sec, guys. But guys, the best PB&J cookies that I ever had, actually, there was one that they had at So Delicious 2 years ago, and it was like 2 peanut butter cookies with a very sweet peanut butter icing in between the peanut butter cookies, and it also had like it was like strawberry jam in it too, and that was like seriously like the best PB&J cookie that I've ever had from So Delicious 2 years ago in September. So I hope someday they'll bring that one back because I really liked that one. So now, guys, there are also some new soda flavors that have been released in the last few months. Maybe some of them have already been out. I don't know, but I found out about them a while back. But I think one of the newest ones is this one, and I really love this one. This is a Sunkist brand of a soda. It's a cherry limeade soda. This is one of my new favorite sodas, by the way, and just has excellent flavor in it. This one, I definitely love getting 12 packs of these from the stores, and I found them at Walmart's, and so yeah, there's that one. And there's also 2 other kinds. The second one I'll show you, but this one is a berry lemonade kind. So my friend Ryan really likes this one. I'm more of a fan of the cherry limeade kind, though. The cherry limeade one is my favorite of the 3. But the third one I'm going to tell you about is a strawberry lemonade kind, which I like that too, but I have it in the fridge in like a 2-liter bottle because originally they didn't have like a 12-pack of them up until like a few weeks ago, but now they do. And you can find, any of those combinations at Walmart of the Sunkist sodas. So now there are 2 new Coca-Cola flavors that came out. One of them is good and one of them is gross. So here's the one I wanted to show you. This one is called Dream World. This one's kind of hard to see on this can because of the lighting. But Dream World is not like we think it is. It's not like a marshmallow flavored Coca-Cola. But what it is, it's actually a hint of tropical and it's a hint of peach in a soda. So I actually like this one. This one's pretty good. But I will say it's not my most favorite of the Coke flavors because out of these small cans, I actually like the space-flavored Coca-Cola, the other one, better, which is like a raspberry and mint combination, which might sound gross to some people, but it was actually really good because it's, raspberry Coke and it has a nice, cool feeling in your mouth. But this one is also worth getting to try once. This is a pretty good one. And then here's the gross one I wanted to show you guys. Now you might think that this one called Marshmallows, it's not literally marshmallow flavored Coca-Cola. It's just a name of it based off of like a rapper or something like that, like some famous rapper. I can't remember who. But this one is a strawberry watermelon Coca-Cola. Now that might sound really good, but when you actually taste the watermelon part of the flavor in the Coca-Cola, it's just actually pretty gross because watermelon does not really blend well with Coca-Cola or Pepsi, but watermelon will blend well with Mountain Dew or Sprite or Sierra Mist or whatever, but it doesn't blend well with this Coca-Cola because I actually tried this one like a week ago, and this one was like the worst Coca-Cola flavor I ever had. So I just say I'd say no to this one if I were you guys. This one is like the worst by far. And then I'm thinking if there's anything else here that I haven't covered yet before I go. Yeah, in fact, that's everything, guys. But anyways, yeah, you guys saw you guys saw the insane amount of food and treats and drinks and everything. This is all piled up within the last couple of months. I kid you not. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. For those who watch it today, and let me know in the comments section below what you think about this video and which foods, treats, or drinks are your favorites out of all these. Please let me know. I'm curious to know what your favorites are. And if you have any certain requests of like any certain foods or treats, drinks, whatever that you want me to showcase on a video, please let me know in that comment section below. And guys, you guys have an awesome day, and stay safe out there. And we'll see you later. All right, bye.